Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into a really compelling personal account. It's a case study that promises to sort of unravel these surprising links between, well, our actions, health, wealth, even destiny.
Exactly. We're not just talking concepts here. We're looking at karma in action through a family's real-life story.
We received this incredible set of narratives from a listener detailing, well, everything from financial troubles to almost miraculous healings.
Yes, and generational issues, different afterlife experiences. It's quite a saga. Our goal really is to dig into this intricate story, pull out the key insights, and help you understand the why behind it all.
And what it might mean for you. Right.
Precisely. What it means for your own life.
Okay, get ready for some aha moments. This could really challenge how you see cause and effect. So let's start with the listener's family background. His parents were successful educators.
Highly successful. The father owned a top tutoring school. The mother was a university dean.
But despite that success, they struggled financially for a long time. They were often, taken advantage of, a little savings.
It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So what was going on there?
Well, our sources suggest this wasn't random. In a past life, apparently they were business owners who exploited their partners.
Ah, okay, so that past karma.
It manifested early in this life as them being exploited, but then things changed.
Right, they became prosperous later, especially after the mother joined the father's business.
And that prosperity wasn't just luck either. It came from the merit they were building Buddhist practices, helping people. This present merit started to kick in as the old negative karma sort of faded in strength.
So it shows karma isn't just this fixed thing from the past.
Not at all. It's dynamic. What you do now, those heartfelt good deeds, can actively change things, maybe even speed up the good results.
That's a really powerful idea. Okay, so that brings us to the listener himself. He hit a massive financial wall.
A catastrophe, really.
Yeah.
Lost millions in property with his uncle.
He described being desperate, holding his last money, literally sweat-soaked, he said.
Wow, just his last possessions.
And what did he do? He took every last bit and used it to build a Buddha image, a fraud Dhammakaya Prajamtua, is that right?
Yes, that's the term. One personal Buddha image. He felt his life was on the line.
And all unmoved.
And that act, that life on the line merit, became incredibly significant almost instantly.
Because soon after, his father had a major health crisis.
A huge one. Severe internal bleeding, high blood pressure, only a 50-50 chance of survival. Emergency surgery was needed.
And in that moment, the listener, he did it again.
He rushed to build a second Buddha image, this one specifically for his father, and he brought a revered elder's image to the ICU.
Get this, his father, conscious but in shock, held the image and chanted Sama Arahang.
Sama Arahang.
And the bleeding just stopped.
Stopped. Doctors were baffled. They couldn't find the source.
So the surgery was postponed.
Postponed, and then avoided entirely for 7 years. Even later, if bleeding recurred, the father would make more merit, build another image, and it would stop. No surgery ever needed for that specific issue.
Incredible. So what was the root cause of the father's near-fatal issue then, karmically speaking?
It traced back to a past life where he was a village doctor. Apparently, he unintentionally gave the wrong medicine, nearly killing a patient.
Wow. So that past karma was severe.
Very. But the present merit, the building of those images with such sincerity.
That life on the line feeling again.
Exactly. It was powerful enough to override that past karma. It shows how present merit, bunpachuban, can mitigate past karma, vibhaka karma.
So it's not just about canceling out bad deeds. It can actively intervene in destined outcomes.
Astonishingly so, yes. When it's done with that level of commitment, it gives you immense agency in the present.
Okay, that's a powerful example of individual merit. But what about when choices affect the whole family, maybe even across generations? Let's talk about the listener's older brother. This is quite challenging. He was born with an intellectual disability.
Yes, and initially, the family thought it was due to birth complications, a forceps delivery.
Which is understandable.
Completely. But the deeper dive suggests the root cause was the brother's own past karma.
His own, from a past life.
Yes, specifically, heavy habitual alcohol consumption. Nakditeam surapanagen, a constant drinker. This created very strong residual karma, said Kam Yang Rang.
So that past drinking habit severely impacted his intellect in this life.
Severely. And the sources suggest this pattern might continue for more lifetimes for him.
And the forceps delivery.
It was a factor, but the brother's own karma essentially pushed events in that direction. It wasn't the doctor's fault or some shared karma there. It was the brother's karma driving the situation.
That's sobering. Habitual actions really can echo so profoundly. But there's a twist here, right? Something hopeful.
There is. Despite the intellectual disability, when he meditated, he could vividly see things.
What kind of
A
things?
clear glowing orb, even a yellow Buddha image inside his abdomen. He actually drew them for the listener.
Wow. So even with intellectual challenges, that inner vision was there.
Exactly. This is Kusalanamita, a positive sign in meditation. It shows that inner spiritual potential isn't necessarily limited by external intellect.
That capacity for inner seeing is universal then.
It seems so. Encouraging him to focus on those inner visions is actually key to helping him overcome his karmic burden faster.
Yeah.
It taps into a different kind of intelligence.
That's fascinating. But it still raises the question, why did these intelligent parents have a child with this specific karmic issue?
Right, that seems like a contradiction. The answer lies in the parents' past actions.
Their actions.
In that same past life where they were business owners, they frequently gave alcohol as gifts. Nam Lao Pai Jake Peng Kong Kwan. For birthdays, New Year, things like that.
Giving alcohol as presents.
Seemingly harmless, right? But that act of distributing alcohol created the karma that attracted a soul with heavy alcohol karma, the brother to be born to them.
So their own intelligence was their merit, but distributing alcohol created this specific family connection.
Precisely. Their personal merit didn't prevent the consequence of that specific action from manifesting in their family life.
It's a serious warning about alcohol, isn't it? Not just for the drinker, but for anyone enabling it.
Absolutely. And it ties into this idea of the Buddha as the king of knowledge, Forfathachal Rajahung Furu.
Meaning he didn't invent these laws.
No, he observed them. Like discovering gravity, these are the cosmic laws. He simply taught them for our benefit.
And the consequences are real, as seen with the grandparents.
Vividly. Both the paternal grandmother and maternal grandfather were heavy drinkers. They are currently in Yamlok, the realm of Yama, suffering greatly. Forced to drink molten copper, Krok Namthong Dang Ron.
That's a direct, terrifying consequence.
It is, but then look at the maternal grandmother.
She was
Very. Lived a long life, loved making merit, listened to Dharma talks. She passed from old age and diabetes, but her destination
was completely different.
totally. Reborn as a goddess, a Theptheta, in the Chatamaharajika heaven. A golden palace in the realm of the Gandharvas, all due to her merit.
So even in one family.
Individual actions dictate individual outcomes. Cry Tomko, cry die. Who does it, gets it. It's not about family ties in the afterlife.
Okay, we've covered alcohol's impact. Now let's shift to another area, our actions towards animals. This involves the listener's wife's mother. Her life was marked by a lot of hardship and severe illness.
Yes, cataracts, diabetes, a blood clot that made her right eye protrude.
And eventually she lost sight in that eye.
She did. And a foot ulcer led to amputating 2 toes. Just profound suffering.
What was the karmic blueprint here?
Well, generally, a lack of merit in her past life made her vulnerable. The diabetes and amputation stemmed from killing animals for food.
Standard karma for killing then.
Yes, but the eye condition. That was incredibly specific. It came from a past life where she intentionally blinded a pig with a stick before killing it.
Oh, that's horrific.
It is. And the karma was just as specific and gruesome. A direct eye for an eye kind of retribution.
It really underscores how even specific cruelties have exact consequences. Makes you think.
Absolutely. Our choices really do weave the fabric of our future.
But like the brother, was there some inner solace for her despite the physical suffering?
Yes, interestingly,
Right.
watching spiritual programs, specifically John Dao
The
Dhamma.
satellite channel.
That's the one. It brought her comfort and an inner vision.
Hmm.
Even with external blindness, that internal eye for insight can stay open.
Offering a path to peace, maybe even seeing inner light.
It implies that, yes, a connection beyond the physical senses.
The story keeps unfolding. Let's look at the paternal grandfather now. Half Chinese, abducted as a child.
Yes, taken to China, raised there, then returned to Thailand later. A very unusual childhood.
And he died of colon cancer after surgery complications. What are the karmic roots here?
The abduction connects directly back. It's called Fang Samrat, like a karmic blueprint set in motion. In a past life, he had no kids, wanted a relative's child, was denied, and then secretly abducted one.
So he experienced what he had inflicted.
Exactly. The colon cancer, though, that ties back to karma from killing animals for food and raising animals for slaughter.
And his death after surgery, was it something he ate, like milk? People sometimes worry about that.
The sources say no, it wasn't the specific food. His merit, his bun, and his lifespan had simply run out. When that happens, a cause for death will manifest.
It's quite stark, isn't it, when the merit runs out?
The protection runs out.
Okay, let's end on a more positive note. The listener and his wife, they seem to have a really strong, supportive spiritual connection.
They really do. She consistently encourages his spiritual path.
What's the backstory there? Is that also from past lives?
Yes, a deep connection from past lives together. The listener himself was actually a monk in a previous eon. Yes, who later disrobed and married the woman who is now his current wife. They were a powerful support team for the monks back then, a Kong Sabian Chandimak, a top-tier provisions team.
So they worked together spiritually even then?
Very closely. And even after he disrobed, that strong desire to ordain the Kwam Yak Bwat lingered.
And he still feels that pull today.
He does. It carried over. And his wife, she's described as a Panyakio, a true, rare jewel of a wife.
Supporting him completely.
In every way.
Yeah.
Recognized for her virtuous heart by, well, apparently both humans and deities. It's a beautiful continuation of their shared spiritual journey.
Wow. What an absolutely incredible journey through this family's karmic web. From the miraculous healings, the financial ups and downs, the really sobering impact of alcohol, the consequences towards animals.
It really shows how every single choice, every deed just echoes.
Echoes through our lives and, well, beyond. It's been a real deep dive into cause and effect.
We've seen clear examples of present merit overriding past karma. We've seen how specific actions can lead to really specific results.
And how even in one family, people end up on vastly different paths based on their own actions.
Exactly. The message is clear. This isn't just abstract philosophy. These are functioning laws. Understanding them is one thing.
Applying that knowledge is key.
That's where the real value lies.
So this deep dive leaves us with, I think, a profound sense of both the consequences of our actions and the incredible power we have right now in the present. It really makes you pause and think. What patterns are you weaving for your own future with the choices you're making today? What kind of legacy are you building?
A powerful question to reflect on.